seeing things. It's only to unlock Aloy. That's it. Because everyone's like, oh, you just sit there and log in and it's there. It's like, no, it's not. You have to play shit for a while. And it's not like, okay, play 5 levels. It's like, I'm probably about 3 hours in. It's like, okay, still don't have Roblox. No. I don't like it for anything. It's to unlock Aloy. It's to unlock Aloy. That is it. Oh, those are cool. So, how is everybody's week going? How's everybody's Thursday? The worst things in the world. Well, I'm telling you, it's just for Aloy. I mean, I love the Horizon Zero Dawn. I love Horizon Zero Dawn. I played the shit out of that game. I loved it so much. I bought a PlayStation 4 just so that I could play it. And then when it came out on PC, I bought it there too and played it again all the way through. But yeah, I'm a fan. This one. Ooh, that's a good one. Oh, that's the original Iron Man. Ooh, I like that. Cool. This is that's cool too. I unfortunately started Zero Dawn right after I 100% in God of War. It didn't get a fair shake. Honestly, Horizon Zero Dawn is just such a good game. Like, story-wise and all of that. And I was about to say, Smoke is in the minority in this group. It is one of my favorite games. And just, I've already pre-ordered the sequel. So I'm all in. The day that it was available, credit card down, mine now. Like, that was even a question. Like, honestly, like, that was even a question. Here she come now, say money. See, now we got the alerts going. So, Smoke, thank you for your resub. Red Vet, thank you for the 100 biddies. Linux, thank you for the because we're on a different scene. I put the alerts on it. It's there. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hey man, I'm what was I gonna say? I don't even remember what I was gonna say. You got me all frustrated. There's that one. This is the one we want to do. Now all my factions. Everybody's here tonight. Yeah. All right, use the war table to start anchor pull.
Stark just landed.
Going out on assignment soon?
I hope so. They need a lot of help.
We'll get this place.
Access granted.
Access granted, yeah, like sitting there and Iron Man just walking in isn't enough to go, okay, access granted.
Mr. Stark, hey!
Hey, kid.
I never thought I'd end up here. Me, an Avenger? I'm not gonna get used to that anytime soon.
Hey, Tony?
Yeah, just be careful around Smoke.
We're gonna get knocked down a lot fighting AIM.
Just know I'll pick
Put it
you up
this
whenever
way.
I can.
I am honestly convinced that he lives under a bridge. That's all I'm going to say. Oh, Linux, by the way, in Tech Chat, in my Discord, one of the guys was asking some questions about doing something in Linux, and I don't have a good way to answer him, so I have summoned you.
Yo, Dr. Pym. I hear you've got news about our tachyon situation?
Yep, the
I
good
summoned
kind. Thanks to your efforts, I've succeeded in locating the origin of the tachyon storms. These pockets of unstable time are all emanating from one central point.
Ooh, somewhere nice, I hope? Spain, Italy, Wakanda?
Not quite. We traced the disruptions to an AIM black site near a hydro dam in Siberia.
Oh, mysterious. I like it.
So if we shut down this facility, does that mean we'll stop all these time disruptions from happening?
Tachyons are highly unstable. Let's see what we're dealing with first.
All right, recon it is. You, sure you want me leading this, Cap?
You know more about this situation than anyone. I trust you. And if you're ever not sure what to do, just listen to your instincts. They've served you well.
That means a lot.
Problem is that she's not
Thanks,
going to
Cap.
be leading the mission.
Let's do this.
So, what was I going to say? So Linux, how did the play go? I'm curious. How did the play go? And you get a pass from me for the tip on that GPU. Did he get you a GPU? I thought you already had one. Or am I missing something?
We're approaching the hydro dam.
You have a plan, Kate?
I just figured we'd wing it.
What?
I'm joking, dude. Have a little faith. Okay, we take out the comm tower first, then sneak in and inspect their safety violations.
Wow. Look at the sky.
Gotcha.
That can't be good.
The tachyon disruptions are affecting the atmosphere.
Okay, so, what am I looking at? Past and future sky?
More like radiation trails.
Oh, good. I feel much better about going outside now.
Okay, where to first?
Have skill points? Ooh, I have skill points. Enough wasn't affected by the big issues that Deathloop was having with stuttering. I have not followed so Kaz about that. So Oz got me my Series X. He got you your 6800 XT. We got one of Goats's buddies got a 3070, 3060, I think. 3060. Okay. So we've gotten some folks some gear. You know, we've gotten some folks some gear. What games looks best on the PS5 that I've played? Let's see. I got this thing back in January. What have I played? We've been playing Avengers. This is the PS5 version. Played Bloodborne, but that's still a PS4 game. Trying to think. Have we played any other PlayStation games since we got it? I don't know. So interestingly, how the weird part about this is, up until recently, I had 1440p monitors, so the PlayStation could only play 1080p. I now have 4K monitors, so you're still seeing 1080p, streaming you at 1080p. But I record for YouTube, exclamation point YouTube, please. You can actually start seeing eventually 4K recordings of gameplay. So I've kind of got it all figured out and balanced so that it actually will record 4K. So we've been playing Mass Effect Legendary Edition on Saturday night. I did what was it, a 4.5-hour stream, maybe a 5-hour stream, and recorded in 4K, and we still have not processed everything. I uploaded it that night. It's now Thursday, and it's still not processed the entire thing. But yeah. Car didn't cost me $260 today, another $400 tomorrow, and a bad hub bearing. I'd be buying 4K monitor. So, Kaz, I gotta tell you, I've got two monitors here. I've got on my right hand side having encoding issues. We figured it out, Smoke. We flip-flopped it. So now the CPU is doing the stream and the GPU is doing the recording. And we had no problems. Everything worked. Don't know why, but it did. What was I going to say? So I have two monitors here. I've got one on my right. This is the Gigabyte one. It is. I forgot to get back to you on that. This one has the built-in KVM to it and has HDMI 2.1 ports. This one is a Asus 4K. Nothing a whole lot special, but it's got a bit more gamery stuff than this one. But I'm happy with both of them. So Red, one of the things that we don't have, you did have a good idea. One of the next PlayStation games that we are going to play that is a exclusive is going to be Ratchet & Clank. So this one is built for PlayStation 5. So once we finish Avengers, which is our Tuesday, Thursday game, which by the way, I want to apologize for the kind of shit schedule that we've had recently. It sucked. I admit it. Between everything that's just been kind of going on in real life and taking time off and everything, I want to apologize for Tuesday, Thursday streams kind of get kicked down the road. But so far as if the IRS quits sending me messages and everything else is fine, Tuesdays and Thursdays will be back on the schedule like normal. But yeah, so that's going to be the next PlayStation game for that. I just need a couple 4K monitors, 27, 32 inch. That's better. This one's 28 and this one's 27. I will tell you the Gigabyte one that actually has the KVM to it is hard to find. This one was a pain. Yeah. Here's what the hell happened. Our tax preparer person and the other adult in the house didn't communicate right, or one didn't understand the other, and we don't know which. So we went from having a refund to an O. And the best part about it is that you sit there and we didn't know about anything, because we've been sitting there just we filed on time. We've been waiting and waiting. Middle of August, it goes, yeah, by the way, there's something different. We have to make a change. And we'll send you a notice by the end of August. So what was it? The notice is dated September 6th. Okay, September 6th. We got the letter 2 days ago. And they're going, you need to sit there and pay us by the 27th. Fuck you, IRS. So, we're trying to figure out exactly how much, exactly where the screw up was. You can pay it, it was an honest mistake, but it was just the fact that they were like, we're going to let you know August 31st. That dated the thing on the 6th, and we don't get it until, the 21st or the 20th. Like, what the fuck? So, anyway, what else has been going on here? So I was up in Michigan for a little bit, so we all kind of saw that. I think this is at mode at this point. You have 6 days to pay. According to the tax lady, she goes, realistically, you've got at least 2 more letters before things start getting serious. But realistically, I can sit there. I can pay for it. It's not a huge. Let's see. So what did we do? Went to Michigan for a few days, so that was really nice. Went to a concert, like a real live outdoor concert, which was really nice. And then this past Monday, I went to see Neil deGrasse Tyson, and that was really cool. That was a lot of fun. So it's been kind of an interesting, couple weeks. Red, we were in New Buffalo. That's where we were.
Communications array nearby. If we can disable it, we'll have a short window where you will be blind and unable to call for backup. What was that?
The closer you get to the origin point, the stronger the disruptions get. They're radiating out of that place like
really
waves.
Nice.
Listen, be careful down there. Tachyon exposure isn't usually lethal, but I've never encountered levels like this.
Wait, not usually lethal?
You're not helping, man.
I'm monitoring your vitals from here. You're fine.
Then lead with that.
It was nice. We had a
There's the communications
we had
array.
a house right
Let
on the
those
lake.
guards call for backup. We're toast.
I can jam the signal long enough for you to destroy the array. Just be quick.
You got it, Doc.
This guy's not getting back up.
Ooh, that's a big guy. I remember how to play this. It's been a couple of weeks. I will say this game is a whole lot more fun when you can actually play with other folks. And my problem with it is that they do not do crossplay. So you can't play with. I think it's back. I think my mom they went Nate there. Missed. I'm pretty sure the stray dog is back up. I think they went there before I came up.
First core down.
Want to see all my
That hurt. Oh god. Hulkbuster time.
Do your worst, bleed or sap.
I love this. I love being able to get in this thing. It is so much.
Heads up, we got company.
Where do we have company? Nobody else is sitting there shooting at us. Will it let me take this out in this mode? Oh, it will. Nice.
Second. One more left, guys.
Of course, I used it at the wrong time. Not good. And I don't hear a whole lot in the way of game music. Let's check that out. Red, thank you for coming and hanging out. If you have not, make sure that you hit that follow button so that you can see when we go live again, which will be again Saturday night. We're playing Mass Effect. We're on Mass Effect 3. So make sure you hit that. That also it lets you sit there and trigger the alert, which is one of my. Oh, you did? Okay. Well, awesome. Thank you for that. And we'll see you again soon. Quit shooting me, asshole. Where'd you go? Hey, stop it! Damn it! Guys deal with that. I will take care of this one. So good night, Red. Have a great Friday. Enjoy your weekend. Here, kill that shit.
What? I thought we had the drop on him. Not for long.
Oh, boarding, damn it. Oh.
Next,
There we go.
we got some not so friendlies.
What's he shooting at? Oh? Ah. Still out there? Not anymore. Oh, really? Here you go. Here you go. Like hell. here? Anything good?
Keep moving. Take out that patrol before they know we're here.
Gotta take out the patrol. I want the loot is what I want. Ah, there we go. So Smoke, how's everything going? What's the good word?
We might have lucked out.
Feels like it's been forever since we've had
I'll
you.
take what I can get.
Asset secure. No sign of the others, Doctor.
Looks like Monica's got other problems tonight.
Yeah, someone took down that thing, and I'm pretty sure it wasn't these guys.
If you can clear them out, I'll be able to analyze the wreckage.
Oh, bless my heart.
Playtime's over, kid!
Oh, okay, got him with that. Come here, damn it. Come back. Oh, dude, this teleportation crap.
Drop to the head.
Where do we go now? Everybody get the hell out of here. I could use a little bit of help here, because that hurt. Really? Sat there and disappeared right as I went to go look his ass. Open seat? No, no open seat. Does anybody have any good weekend plans? Oh. Oh, hello. Anything good going on this week? Oh, Luke, get out of him.
This guy's not getting back up.
All clear, Dr. Pym.
Okay. Yeah. This big guy was downed recently. Looks like it was sent to intercept some escaped prisoners.
Well, that explains the high alert.
The facility is just over that ridge. All the
Is it now?
tachyon readings originate from that location.
That alert isn't gonna make security any lighter.
Maybe we can sneak in. You know, scale the roof and drop down on a cable or something.
Likely.
Another shockwave. That bunker's definitely responsible.
Yep, security looks tight. Getting inside won't be easy.
Jarvis and I can handle the door from here, but you'll need to clear the area.
Oh, vulture's ready. So that, Oz saw it, but I have not actually shown anybody else yet. So, I read it. Out on Reddit. Somebody was like, yeah, this is my battle station. You've got a really good thing for showing off your offices and gaming rig. And somebody had this Lego set. Where? Must find. Ended up finding it a bit bigger than I'd expected. About building a whole. I don't really have any other plans. Someone. Yeah. I've returned. I was just gonna say, I just showed. Oh wait.
Just a minor setback, don't worry.
Okay.
That
Might
hurt.
need a minute. Or 10. Good job, you.
Yeah, that's gonna be. I'm thinking that's gonna be my Saturday.
You're done.
Don't lose hope, Avengers. We got this.
So how is Jess enjoying manager duty? It sounded like she was kind of doing it anyway, but now she's getting paid for it. Yeah, the Lego one. There. Oh,
Oh crap, that's not good!
why is there like no music right now? He's about to be putting the smackdown on one of her employees. Good.
Surprise! Enemies engaged, y'all.
They don't.
Who's up? Not you.
Oh, I love that. Go.
Okay, we're clear.
You're doing what you're supposed to do. You're clean. She's the only one person, right? Two of them I don't see lasting that much longer. One of them is borderline oxygen thief, and the other one just finished college and is looking for something in his field. Fair. Okay. I mean, you can't fault him for that, wanting to get something in your field. Oxygen thief. It's one of Smoke's better ones. No. It's not it's not that.
Sounds like our tachyon target. It would be at the bottom. Whoa. Things are not okay in here. I respect the classics. Find me a target with access. We can take care of the rest.
Oh, he just ran into that. Yeah. Yeah. So interestingly, we were, as I said, I went to go see Neil deGrasse Tyson on Monday, and he was doing his show that he called An Astrophysicist Goes to the Movies. So he is kind of going through all of the science in movies and going, this is why this is wrong, this is why this doesn't work, blah blah. So that was like 90% of the talk. The first 5 to 10 minutes of it, he was actually going over some COVID stuff, because I had purchased the tickets for this for April of last year, and he had to postpone this thing twice. Anyway, I'm sitting there talking about masking and all this stuff, and he was like, you sit there and you see people and they're talking about, it's my freedoms, it's this, that, and the other thing, and then he goes, but then you've got those folks that are in the South that are just so used to wearing masks, and up on the screen is a bunch of KKK rallies. It was like, holy fuck. Like, that's what he's starting off with, was that. Like, legit, within the first 5 minutes of the night was that. It was like, ow.
Don't these guys ever learn? Okay, less talky, more fighty. You're done.
That's the biggest attacking wave yet. We're definitely getting closer.
You know, it's Indiana, so I mean, there's quite a bit of white folks. I mean, there is a fair amount of people kind of going like, holy shit. One of the neat things about it, though, was it went kind of long. I mean, it was like 10 something. It was like 10:30 or so by the time we got done. And he asked the crowd, he goes, how many people, like, are there any kids in here? And there were a few kids in the audience, and he goes, all right, everyone get your phones out. And the next slide he puts up is a permission excuse slip signed by him. It's like, you're so-and-so, and you just put the blank in there. Your student so-and-so was at a talk that I was giving last night. It went long because there was lots of science going on. So if they're extra sleepy, I'm sorry. So it was really kind of neat to see the whole, he was just being cool about it. One of the more interesting stories he told was, he was in, Titanic. There's a scene in the Titanic where Rose is on that plank of wood at the end of it and looking up at the sky. The problem is that what she is actually seeing isn't an actual sky. Like, they just did it in post-production. So he actually had a conversation with James Cameron, and James was like, oh, we just did it in post.
Enemy spotted.
And then it goes, at one point they were talking about doing a new, like, a re-release director's cut of the movie. So he was just sitting there one day and he gets a phone call, and it's from the post-production person going, yeah, I hear you've got a sky that you need us to work on. So he actually went through and was like, here's what the actual sky would look like at this time, at this year,
Target spotted.
At this spot for the movie. Like, the story kind of went viral because it was like, he's been sitting there and lobbying for 5 years to make this change, and it was just
That
interesting.
felt
Some
good.
of the stories that he had. So it was a good night.
And boom! Watch your eyes, everyone!
Right, they did, but he was also saying that when she's just looking up at the sky, it was CGI. So there was no... They just did it in post, so there was no... It wasn't real. Ow.
This was fun, but I gotta go.
Hey, Jarvis. I got the keys.
Everything? It was I mean, one of the other things was that was kind of interesting is he was just kind of going over, like, he actually showed the data behind. He's like, what was it? Republicans are 5 times more likely to be non-maskers, non-vaccination people, and something else. But he was like, and he showed the data behind it. He goes, you see this?
You
It's
ready?
like,
No idea.
this is vaccinated. This is unvaccinated.
Same,
this
same,
is
same.
Democrat.
Here we go.
White Democrat. Male Democrat. He kind of broke it down, and you just see the shift from.
Hey,
from
what's with
one
the
to
busted
other.
robots?
Hurry!
Knowing that
Once
this
we're
is
through,
a
follow my
rather
lead.
red
We don't know what we're
state.
gonna find in there. Pim, how's our signal? Fingers crossed it stays that way.
Don't look directly at the beam, kid!
How are you?
Hell, yeah!
Let's move.
I mean, I'm up as far as I can go. I cannot make my voice any louder. So I turned down the game audio a little bit. So let me know if that's better. Let me know if that's better. Also, welcome back, Linux. I saw that.
What the hell is that? Keep this quick. I want to keep potential paradoxes to a minimum. How's your progress on the weapon? We're close to a breakthrough. We should be able to send back a working prototype on our next connection. Excellent. Years of scientific progress in less than 30 days. Not for me. Patience. It'll be worth it. On that note, I have good news. Our guest finally agreed to help. Remember what's riding on this.
Easy, Duck.
Okay.
Deal's a deal. I'll do my part.
Clint?
Kate, you need to destroy that place. Now!
No. Fall back.
Need to sign off a little bit, get some sleep. All right, man. Well, get some sleep. Have a great rest of your week. A great Friday.
Why didn't we
And we'll
destroy
see you
that
again
thing
next
when
time.
we had the chance? Look, I don't know why the hell he'd be working with Monica, but I know Clint, okay? He has a reason, and we need to figure out what it is before we start wrecking things. Let's get to the anthill.
Destination. Okay. So there's a time bridge. What the hell is going on?
This is bad. This is really bad.
Hey, mind filling us in? Do you know what that thing was?
Well, basically it's a bridge through time. I've done research on the concept before, but until now, nobody's been foolish enough to actually try it.
Okay, and that's the source of these tachyon disruptions?
Whatever she's sending through time is, yes. And if we don't stop them, the storms will eventually tear reality apart. We're talking about time collapsing in on itself.
They'll be locking down security after our break-in. But I have an idea. We're gonna build another time bridge.
Did you not just hear me say tearing reality apart? Messing with time is a bad idea.
Exactly. So we are gonna fix it. We're gonna go get Clint out of the wrong timeline, cut Monica off from her future self. That would stop the storms, right?
That's still messing with time. That might work. I'll need a few things,
That's
but
Ant-Man.
you know what? Maybe.
The original Ant-Man. Hank Pym.
Okay. First, we'll need everything you can get on Monica's time bridge plans. Blueprints, records, everything. Shield's intel points to an AIM data center in Siberia. It's our best shot.
There's all sorts of like little stuff just hanging around. Take all that, thank you.
A little less juice this time. We don't have a lot of these.
So Kate Bishop, the girl in purple that we've been kind of running quests with here. If you've seen the new Hawkeye trailer that they are doing for Disney Plus, that's her. That is the Haley Steinfeld person. Don't care about difficulty. I'm just here for the story. Okay. I have not paid a whole lot of attention to Deathloop. So I don't know a ton about it. No, that was New World. And EVGA came out and said, oh no, it was a bad soldering job that was doing it. I don't know about that one. That one just seems a little iffy to me, if you ask me. I played Dishonored.
What are the chances you can actually
1 and
build
2.
this time bridge?
Up until now, I thought it was impossible, but Monica seems to have cracked it somehow.
Well, we're about to find out how. Better do this quietly. We don't want AIM interrupting us while we're pilfering their files.
Into the cold we go. Again.
If we're gonna break in without raising the alarm, we're gonna need to swipe some credentials.
Can you find us a target?
Intercepting AIM communications.
Patrol Delta got lost in a snow squall. Waiting for them to regroup, then we'll head back.
Hurry up. Dr. Rappaccini wants extra security in the data center.
And our sitting ducks.
Perfect.
So, well, speaking of graphics cards, I mean, if Dishonored had a threesome with Prey and Rogue, and you've got Deathloop. Interesting. Oh god, that is awful looking. That's just terrible. So is that. I don't like that either. The eyes are weird. What was I going to say? Graphics card wise. See, I like that. I like that one a lot. Like, that's just so, like, that's the first Iron Man. I may need to snag that. Goats was talking about...
Shall we?
Doing a thermal pad swap on his Founders Edition. Because we watched the 2 Cents video on it, or at least I know I did, and I'm pretty sure he did. And, like, there's quite a bit of, like, you're saving a lot of...
Let's find those chattering AIM agents before they make it back to base.
What's the word? On the memory.
AIM patrol, dead ahead.
Take them out before they can warn the others. Check their pockets while you're at it.
Yeah, bet that looked pretty cool.
One patrol on ice. Get it? As we're in Siberia, and I'm freezing my butt off.
These guys look pretty low level. Find a commanding officer. Let's keep moving.
So I've thought about it. I've thought about, I don't necessarily know about repasting it. Is you're on an island that's caught in a time loop. You're playing an assassin who's trying to break the loop. In order to do that, you have to kill all of the original founders of the site on the island.
One moment. We're the hell on number 4 and 5. If they're not back soon, we'll leave without them. Better they freeze to death than the boss kill us all.
Sounds interesting, but I've got enough crap on my agenda right now. Here's a question. The trick is you have to kill all of them in one cycle. Okay, that's kind of a cool thing.
Oh, let's find this guy. He's important enough to have humans correct.
There's a chest with gear close by.
Enemy spotted. Do your words, plebes. I missed my unibeam.
Oh, nuke the shit out of that. Ancient days are broken up into 4 periods: morning, noon, afternoon, evening. When the ends, you start over. The Founders' defensive protocol says that they have to stay away from each other and never be in the same place at the same time. That just sounds like a royal pain in the sack. You have to, by investigation, find out all the details about
be in
the
your
different
shoes.
founders and then figure out how to make their paths intertwine. That's interesting.
Heads up, we got company.
For a second.
Oh god, there's lots of stuff coming in to kill us.
Aim agent, up in that tower.
I think I can see an entrance to the center.
Here's an energy boost.
Oh. For an easy one, one of them sets off fireworks at night. You can find out where he keeps them stored, sabotage them, and then later on at night he'll blow himself up. That just sounds complicated. I mean, I've heard fairly positive reviews. I've heard fairly positive reviews. Shooting at me, assholes. Use some critics. Gotcha. Shooting at me up from up here. Oh, hello, guys.
Take things up a notch. Time out. Don't look down.
For
Sorry,
Deathloop.
pal, just gotta steal your identity for a sec.
No, don't do that.
What's your sense of direction doing, Jarvis?
Ahead of you lies a forest. Go through it, and you'll reach AIM's data center.
I wonder how much they're hiding up here.
AIM wants to stay in the public's good graces. Anything remotely controversial gets put out of the way.
I think time travel qualifies. The blueprints have to be inside.
Well, customization and playstyle between all the weapons, character mods, and powers you get from killing founders. It definitely sounds interesting.
So does this thing have a
I don't know
name,
what I
or
was
is it
gonna ask
just
you.
Time Bridge?
That's not a name. It's just what it is. A bridge through time.
Sure.
So Smoke, have you picked up or are you going to pick up Diablo 2? I've never actually played it. Like I started with Diablo 3. Can I go up and over? Nope, can't go up and over. They did a... I don't know if I necessarily call it a remaster, but they did a...
Ciao!
I guess it's a remaster? We're just gonna fly past all of these guys popping up. Don't care enough to kill them. They can fly. At least some of those guys can.
Good night.
That's just it. Like, for me anyway, because I never played it, I don't know what's new, what's not new, or anything like that. So it's all new for me. So I was like, sure, fine, I'll pick it up just for shits, just to try it out. Oh.
Ooh, I love a good heist.
Me too.
I'm glad you're both enjoying. Get to the terminal quick. We don't want AIM blocking those credentials.
Yeah, it'd be a real shame if we made those agents eat snow for nothing.
Would it, though?
Nah, not really.
Night! Ooh, is it getting hot in here?
Come to me, Hulkbuster.
Okay, less talking, more fighting. Bye-bye.
Like I said, I never played the original Diablo, so this is all, it's all new to me.
Yes, I know, I'm great.
Oh, I played the shit out of Wolfenstein 3D, like the original one. Hell yeah. Some of my favorite games from back then. Like, do you remember?
Find some time bridge blueprints.
Oh god, there were some of the. I don't remember. I was thinking of them. I can see it in my head, but I can't. I don't remember the name of them. I'd have to look them up.
What do you think Monica's using this time bridge for?
I don't know.
Commander
She
Keen.
mentioned years
Commander
of
Keen.
scientific progress. She's accelerating something, passing it back and forth through time.
It's the what that keeps me up at night. And how's Clint involved?
She keeps secrets like that close.
Civ 2.
Okay, we grab what we
I
can.
played the
then light
original
their
Civ.
servers.
The
Monica,
original
you're allowed to
Civ.
make another one.
Agreed. Let us know when you're ready.
So the original Civ was interesting because what they did was, as a way of copy protection, they would ask you questions during the game. And the only way that you could answer that was to look it up in the manual. So my buddy's dad at the time, like, you could copy the discs. Copying the disc was easy. It was the manual. So he actually sat there and copied the entire manual. I mean, the manual was about that thick by the time he was done with it. So you could sit there and read through it and go, okay, this is the answer to the question. That was how they copy protected, what was it? That was how they copy protected Carmen Sandiego games. The box was heavy as shit because they gave you a fucking almanac that came with it. So they'd sit there and they'd ask you questions, and it was specifically programmed to that almanac. So in order to answer those questions, you had to have that version of it. Or Sierra was really good about these, where they'd sit there and they'd give you a manual that had like really light blue ink and kind of like reddish static printed over top of it, and then they give you this little key card that had this little red plastic thing on top of it, and it would cancel out the red ink, and you could actually see the answers on the underside of it. So they did all of that. Oh yeah, dude.
All right, we're in.
Find the control hub. Jarvis should be able to access AIM's network and search for the plane.
Strange. They're locked behind a firewall, but there are multiple records of an X element.
I know that name. It was some mystery project we shut down in one of Monica's labs. We still don't know what it actually is.
Oh, good. That's fun.
Or, what was it? Sierra did it for...
What do you think AIM people email about?
Trust me, it's not that interesting. The lab reports are what you want.
But I'll miss all the hot workplace goss. Jarvis, my good man?
Console access granted, miss.
Okay, X-element controlled rupture report? Splintered energy applied to pre-designated vessels. Oh my, what does that even mean?
Hard to tell. Seems to be referring to some kind of new synth, but hard to be sure.
Monica keeps her records fragmented. Without all pieces, it's meaningless.
Some of those early puzzle games were really something. Like, they really were. I played Myst once, but never really got into it.
Before AIM sends in the cavalry.
Don't these guys ever learn?
Some of my favorite games from back then were the Monkey Island series. I loved those.
The access point should be in the center of the room.
I loved
a proximity hack
Quest
should
for
get
Glory,
me into the system,
the
but
King's
you'll need to
Quest,
stay
and
within
Space
its range.
Quest games.
Hold
Made
position,
the shit out
stand
of
ground.
those.
Consider it done, Mr. Jarvis.
Nowhere to hide now.
Wait, were you talking to me or to them?
This guy's not getting back up.
There's a bump in the road, that's all.
I missed my unibeam!
How's it looking, Jarvis?
This data center is heavily secured. I'm afraid I'll need more time than anticipated.
Don't worry, buddy. We'll hold them off.
Oh god, Mavis Beacon teaches typing. Jesus.
take me a while to extract them.
Hey, get those time bridge plans, Jarvis!
Remember your training. Let's win this.
See, this would be a lot more fun if you were doing it with somebody else. You know what I mean?
Almost there.
Hell yeah! Keep it up, everyone!
Oi.
That's not gonna cut it.
Download complete. Uploading server virus. Wiping
records.
Receiving the blueprints now.
Okay, we got what we needed. Let's get out of here. Right behind you.
Old ass computers in school with the green screens. I remember the first one of the first computers I ever touched was a Commodore 64.
This is exactly what we need. It's a long shot, but I should be able to recreate it. My people can get almost everything I need to build our own bridge, but powering it is another story.
I'm guessing you mean more than a few AA's.
Yeah, Monica's machine runs on Cavorite. Last I heard, S.H.I.E.L.D. had the remaining stockpile.
We'll check in with Commander Hill. Maybe she can help us out.
Thanks. Let me know when you have it. I'll get things started here.
One of the first computer games I have a memory of playing. A friend of mine had an old IBM, and we were playing The Black Cauldron. So it was a Disney movie, and this thing had like maybe 64K RAM total. So when you'd have to leave the disc in there, and they were 5 1/4 floppies, and you'd be sit there like, okay, put disc 1 in, and you'd go sit there and play through that. If you wandered into a different section, and go, okay, put in disc 4 or turn over disc. You'd be sitting there flip-flopping discs and all that other shit. Oh God. And my dad later telling me that my mom was super pissed off at him for buying their first PC because she thought computers were fad and they were never going to go anywhere. So the first computer of my own. So my dad bought a 286 and it was like, holy shit, this thing could do everything. I got for confirmation or close to graduation, I got a Tandy. So this was a Radio Shack computer with a 386 SX in it. I was like, oh, this thing is so much faster. It had a soldered CPU, so it didn't actually have a chip that you could sit there and remove. So there was a company called, and I don't think they exist anymore, a company called Cyrix. And what they came out with was, it was a way to upgrade it. So for the 386 version, it was a chip on the top of it, and it had all of the connector pins underneath it, so you could sit there and press fit this over top of the solder points and turn it from a 386 into a 486, which was brilliant when you think about it.
I got your call.
It
I know
reported
Director
to the
Fury's
operating
stockpile
system
many of
as
our
a
shield bunkers
486.
across the world.
Normally, I'm not the one to gamble shield assets on a hunch. But saving Hawkeye would win us another veteran in our war against AIM.
I already put Dugan on the case. From what I've heard, he should have everything ready by now.
Because there were technically there were two 486 versions. You had the SX and you had the DX. The DX had like a math coprocessor or something on it built into it. The SX you had to buy a math coprocessor, which we did for my dad's 286. So it had a 286, it did its thing. We went and got a math coprocessor so this thing could actually do math better. Amazing how far we've come. Like, amazing how far we've come.
Almost done with this. Secure.
Roger that, Commander Hill. Start.
It's Dum Dum Dugan.
So you need Cavorite, huh? I might have heard where there's some stashed. Yeah, it's a kind of volatile element. Packs a punch. We used it to power some of S.H.I.E.L.D.'s experimental tech back in the day. I can't use dogs to sniff it out, so I updated your signal tracker. I'll mark the spot on the war table for you. Good luck out there.
If I remember correctly, Dum Dum Dugan was one of the Howling Commandos. Was one of the Howling Commandos way back when. Maybe. Western Digital, the 386 was Packer Bell. I don't remember way back when. Okay. That's my watch going, it's time for bed. Yeah, it was only 30 years. Do. Okay. Yeah, don't remind me. What is it? Technically this is my 25th high school reunion this year. Let's not do that math. No, we're gonna do that math. Never went to any of my reunions, even if they even had any. I went to one. I think it was our 5 but they haven't had any, not that I know of, any big ones since. And obviously with COVID, I don't think they're actually doing anything. You know what? I think they're doing something. Like, it's not a... They're doing like, everybody come out and do.
Okay,
It's not a,
Hank said we'll need a ton of cavrite if we want to power our own time bridge.
Fury stashed plenty in old shield bunkers. Man was a hoarder.
Old documents reveal the presence of a shield bunker near an old satellite farm in Siberia.
God, man. It's never Hawaii, is it? All right, let's go.
Like that.
AIM has repurposed this satellite farm to bolster their communications across Siberia. Unfortunately for us, it's also interfering with our signal detector, blocking us from locating the nearby shield cache.
We're gonna need to shut down whatever's jamming us before we can find that cavrite. Let's get to it, gang.
The first satellite dish is just up ahead. I've marked a waypoint so you can tell the difference.
Yep, that's a lot of satellite dishes. Thanks for the pointer, Jarvis.
Alrighty.
Oh, really felt that one. Really did.
Oh, Jesus. That hurt. Anybody want to come save my ass? Thank you, Kate Fisher.
Thanks, pal. Sucker!
You're safe now.
Hey, did you guys kill the guys? I thought reunions like that were sort of stupid. If you were a jock, you were probably a car salesman. If you were a nerd, you're probably doing fine. The posh girls are probably all into their third hubby with kids. Wow, that's... Damn, dude.
Target prep!
Yeah, let's hope they haven't beaten us there.
Do your worst, please!
On this one is wonky. Like, it's not playing sound really a lot, if at all.
You want to see all my weapons? Okay!
Or sap.
They did their, we did our, they did hold the 20th anniversary, but I was not able to go to. Oh god. You're a big guy. Ow.
That got you! Uh-oh!
Fuck
Not
that.
doing so hot! Guys, a little help? Thanks for having my back.
Ow. Those things hurt. I know I gotta stop getting my ass kicked. Those things just hurt. This mission is like this expansion is wonky. Like I'm not
Aim
getting
units on radar.
half of the sound. Like the voice actors are not coming through.
Enemies engaged, y'all!
I've seen these before. It's an automatic reset timer, so we're gonna have to take the modules out quickly.
Hey! Where did this thing come from?
Yo. Obviously not.
Heads up, we got company!
Where are the time things? Ah, there we go. That would suck.
And the signal detector is up and running. Let's find Fury's secret cache.
Take these away. The secret cache is right over here. Where we put it.
Target practice time!
We found the secret entrance, you know, behind the big ass
Fury should
shield
have
symbol
field
on the
day
door.
hiding these caches. An ice cave? Seriously?
Well, if I get my ass kicked here, then this mission is over. Because you only get 2 revives.
So, what exactly was this caverite used for? You know, besides building time bridges that could blow up the world?
That's the plan.
So, secret and dangerous, huh?
take a look around. This is going to be... Alright, it is going to be one of these. So 3... I know where all of the numbers are. Because time you go, okay, we need to put in this code, and this code is X. Five. Okay, so there's 5 of these damn things. It looks like they are on different levels. So 2 and 5 are near each other. One's up above. So 3 and 4 are on one side, 2 and 5 are over there, and 1's over there. Okay. That's 1. See, it's not playing the actual audio. I don't mind that we don't have to.
Now it's a party!
I was gonna say there had to be somebody coming in. Yo. Okay.
Now! Got it! Ooh, is it getting hot in here?
Die. I'm trying not to die. We have to do that a couple more times. 1.
weapon!
Yep, secret weapon time.
This is how we do it! Don't these guys...
Gotta do one more of these, Fog.
Target practice time!
Come on. I get the floor. And now we wait. Fitting final security measures. Good. Activate them. Thank you. Opens the door. Thank you very much.
Hostile!
Hey, Thor, you're just gonna sit there and kind of like hover? That's just the slightest bit. Alright.
Looks like it. Let's meet back up with Pym.
And we didn't die. Look at that.
He sent us coordinates. Should be on the war table already.
Where does he want us to go from this? Okay, so that's an actual mission. So we're going to travel to the outpost, and then we're going to call it for the night, because it's already 12:30, and I do need to be up in the morning for kids and all that other kind of shit. So. Thanks, dude. Good teleport. Skill? No new skill. Okay.
Come in. Come in.
So we have somewhat figured out what the hell, you know, kind of figured out what's going on. So for whatever reason, Hawkeye is helping out
Dr.
Rappaccini for some reason, and they're going back and forth through time. So we don't entirely know what's going on with that, but I'm sure that we will figure it out now that we've got the power source for our own time machine and for the actual blueprints. So here. Exit to main menu. Thank you very much. So pretty soon we'll actually get in and do the Wakanda stuff. We're just not there yet.